Yeah. Welcome to an already technically
Oh,
he's already freezing.
It's already
Toys cast. Uh-oh.
Jason, your Max Headroom hardcore.
Yeah.
I don't know what else. My internet's been perfect. I don't know why my StreamYard is fucked up. Okay. Let me. Okay. My internet's going up a little bit on my bars here. Okay. No? Still can't hear me?
No, you're good. We can hear you.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
and then he immediately freezes.
Stop the show. Start it over.
So, yeah, it's going to be the Cliff and Roger show tonight.
Yeah. Woo! I'm a show.
And since Slick can't join us, I think we'll just do what you want to just do a straight up 3-hour interview of the Spin Master Batwing.
Oh, dude. Yeah, let's do that. I got mine, so we can bust them out.
Oh, my goodness. Poor Slick.
Yeah. Is there any feedback that came back about our live show or our commentary?
I don't know, dude. I've never read a single comment on any of our shows. I have such low self-esteem. If I see one comment like Cliff wasn't that funny, or Cliff was kind of an asshole, I would just quit the show.
No, you're not doing that.
That's why I said that's why I don't read comments. Oh man. So he's okay. So he's left us forever.
Are we? We're live. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's just us. We're just live on YouTube.
Right.
Freakenstein, good to see you. Cowabunga dude. Cowabunga dude, Roger, here you go to answer your question. Cowabunga dude says the commentary kept him entertained.
Perfect. I'm glad to hear it.
That was fun. I'm looking forward to doing the Transformers movie.
Me
when
too.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, it's a don't give a fuck. Yeah.
It's probably been, what am I, 43? So it's probably been 25 years since I've seen it.
I'm going to say around there, 20 to 25 for me too.
I liked it. I mean, I liked it as a kid.
I just remember my friends bragging about the fact, like, have you seen it yet? And I'm like, no. And he's like, they say shit in it. They say shit. They swear.
All right.
The only member I have as a kid. Oh, he's back.
Okay.
Thank you for entertaining everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Hope restarted my browser, Chrome updated.
Oh, you're 100 times better than you were before.
Yeah. Okay. Like immediate difference.
Immediate, yeah.
I also switched to my 5G, which I finally did research. I'm a big tech guy, but I never knew, like, what's the difference between 2.4 megahertz and 5.1 megahertz and that shit.
Was the answer 2.8?
It's like one of those math things on Facebook. Like, I don't get it. Obviously, it's 2.8.
Yeah.
But you're actually right. It's 2.7, smart ass. But anyway.
You said 5.1 and 2.4 or 2.3, right? Oh, was it 2.4 and 5.1? Okay.
Relax. Yeah. But anyways, no. If you have 5G on your router, 5G has a bigger pipeline but less reach. And then if you have a traditional home network that is not 5G, that'll have a longer reach but a smaller pipeline. So
okay, well, there you go.
Yeah, fair enough. I did some Googling.
Yeah. Did the Google machine.
All right. Shit. Let's get this fucking party started. If you want to kick it with us, we want you to do it here. Every other now it's been 3 weeks running every weekend. Whether we have technical issues or not. If you can't make the live show, check us out on our Facebook group, facebook.com/group/open your toys. Just want to know when we're recording a show or posted a new show. facebook.com/openyourtoyscast, or go to openyourtoys.com. Has links to our show notes in the upper right-hand corner, which have links to Spotify, Apple, and Google not Google Podcasts. I still haven't fixed that. Amazon Podcasts, RSS, email, voicemail, affiliate links, because people care about those things. Cliff, where can people find you?
I post in the group or on Facebook as Red Menace, but not much. And then I also post sometimes on Instagram as Associate of Horror, but lately not much. So.
What about you, Roger?
So you can find me here on the show. You can find me in the Book of Faces and talking about G.I. Joe the movie.
Hell yeah. And if you're ever missing any bald guys and black t-shirts in your life, this is the show for you. I love it. We're right back there. If you want to follow me, I'm at facebook.com/openyourtoys or at slickmcfavorite on the gram. All right. We already talked about we're drinking.
No, we did that offline.
I know.
Okay.
Canada,
USA.
Canada.
H2O.
My daughter, the funniest thing that she's taken away from her social media existence is, my pronouns are USA. And I just fucking love when she says it.
That's amazing.
That is awesome. You raised her right, man. You raised her right.
I'm actually drinking something very tasty. I am drinking Incline Cider Company's White Peach. Let's see, family owned, crafted responsibly, gluten-free, quality craft cider. Incline Cider Company, proudly crafted from the local Washington apples. Family owned, gluten free, and as always, refreshing. Grab a cold one and get outside. Fucking 7% alcohol in it.
Read those glutens. What is that, like a seltzer?
Cider. Like a peach cider. Yep.
So you're gonna be all shittered halfway through it, right on?
No, I'm already shittered, bro. I'm starting off 4 sheets to the wind, bro.
And another thing about women. Whoa, Slick. Let's keep it like, no, I want to say this.
I love you, man. I love black shirts and shaved head guys.
Just a welfare check. Any of you guys seen Deadpool Wolverine yet?
No.
I've seen enough of it online. I can pretty much guess what the movies is.
Dude,
I was hoping you guys would avoid that.
My wife's birthday was last weekend, and I'm like, we can do anything you want, including going and seeing Deadpool. And she's like, I just want to get takeout and hang out at home. I'm like, oh my God, how old are we? You know, that's what you want to do for your birthday celebration. I mean, granted, we had a huge barbecue and stuff like that. So this was the next night. But yeah. So no Deadpool for me, unfortunately.
Oh my goodness.
Hopefully in the next 2 weeks. Yeah, that's sad. All right, we did what we were drinking. Let me share my Scrizzo and start looking at stuff.
We have some comments as well.
Oh, do we? Oh, thank you very much. Frankenstein in the house. What up? Also, Cowabunga Dude said commentary kept me entertained. Good. That's more than I can say for a lot of commentaries I've watched. Killing the bees with that 5G. That's right, bro. Fuck the pollinators, dude. And Frankenstein, let's see, Jugglehead Croatians did a new trailer for the G1 Transformers 86 movie and made me feel like a 7-year-old again. It was that good. Oh, we got to go check that out. Jugglehead Croatians. So I got to look that up. I'm all about any repurposing of the 86 shit. He says, "Hey, I have a shaved head and black T-shirt. Why am I not on? Because yours is shaved. That's faking it.
Yeah.
we are
Naturally.
real skinheads.
Yeah, this is natural. I spent good money losing my hair.
Yeah.
Hats were very important to me growing up, and now I'm paying the price. I
Exactly.
suffocated my hair.
There you go.
I will say though, and I can't speak for you gentlemen, I have enough self-esteem issues in my life, and when I was losing my hair, I was really going through the thick of it. But once I started shaving it, like once I accepted it was over and started shaving it, I feel a lot better. I really should have done that 10 years ago.
In my 20s, as it started to thin out, I'm like, fuck it, I'm shaving it. Like,
well, and this is extremely weird and maybe TMI for the podcast, but my mom found bald men incredibly attractive. Shaved, male pattern balding. She even dated a fucking horseshoe dude for a long time.
really? Like a Picard?
Yeah. I mean, wait, what? A Picard. Yes.
Yeah, Picard added it.
I just wanted to make sure I heard the word correctly that I was agreeing to.
Or a Lobot?
Yeah. So, and she was, in my opinion, an attractive woman. And so fucking there's women out there for all of us.
Yes.
Mrs. McFavorite just has to live with it. I had a full head of hair when I met her.
Yes, marriage and kids will do that to you.
All right, let me blow this shit up so we can actually see what we're talking about. First up, con news: New Jersey Comic-Con door prize. Woo,
I saw this.
Oh,
Look
I saw
at this
this too.
beautiful thing. Cobra custom flag mofos. The camo deco is great. That Rattler, that's an official deco, right? That's where this is pulled from.
Nope.
No, I thought this was like a Toys R Us exclusive deco or something. No, crazy.
Unless they used the Tiger Force one and just reversed and got rid of the yellow and put in the blue. But yeah,
I don't know. It looks spectacular.
And that Soviet jet on the end there, that looks amazing.
This is something I've never taken advantage of when I went to smaller cons. Like even BotCon and JoeCon back in the day, they had door prizes all day. And I just couldn't be concerned to check my lottery tickets and, to check my ticket to see if it matched. And
I'm the same way as well. When I'm at cons, I just I get the ticket and I gap out on it. I don't even
Exactly. So that's a good percentage of us. You have a good percentage of winning this, I think, if you go. So all right. Next up, D23 Exclusives. I'm not sure why there's
this thing is fucking beautiful.
It is. It's really expensive.
It's also really limited.
Yes, I agree. Do you know what the limited edition is? I know it's just D23 with some leftovers.
Yeah, I think it's what, 3,000? I think it's 3,000. Okay. Which is about what?
Which would make sense. Star Speeder 3,000.
But it's about a third of a HasLab minimum.
That looks like a Star Trek fucking.
It's from the ride, dude. But it's got like 50 working seats.
What?
Yeah. So I bought the original, not the version of this, because this is different. The mold is different, but I bought the original kind of version of this where it had 3 rows of seats. So this one has 5 rows of seats. The other one had electronics too, but this one has an LCD screen where they fucking play parts of the ride on it. So that's different too. You get a Rex and this like 80s chrome pop version of him. But yeah, I mean, it's gorgeous. It is the closest resemblance of the ride to date. Now, my one that has 3 rows of seats, no LCD screen, but was in the correct colors of the ride back then, at least, was $60. So that's where I have a hard time with this.
But is Is there a picture here in this article that shows with the top off just how much fucking room is in there?
No, the only thing you can kind of see is right here in the cockpit, I think.
Oh, you should. Yeah, we should.
Roger,
after the show, I'll send you a pic.
Okay.
I'll send you a pic I saw online of.
But I mean, imagine in the middle of it, just in those doors, and now they're freaking out. Just in those doors are 18 3 3/4 seats.
What?
So you can see right here. All right, let's see. Can I open link in a new window? Is that going to get me the picture? No.
So why do you need so many seats for how big?
Because
is
it's a ride. It's a ride.
I get the ride element. I was on that ride, but I just
so it's the actual Star Cruiser you're supposed to be on. So they're just making it for your Star Wars figures. So that's why there's so many seats.
You're gonna buy a shit ton of Star Wars figures and load the seats up.
Like you don't have a shit ton of Star Wars figures.
Yeah,
badass.
fair enough. All right, fair enough. I have
you
more
could
than
put
I
Chuckles on this. He would have a good time. Metalhead would probably be up for
that
this.
would require me to put them out of their box.
This is what? This is vintage. This is vintage collection scale, right?
Yeah. It's 4 inch, 3 3/4. So this is made by Disney, not Hasbro. That's why we've seen some like my Star Speeder that was close to this size was a lot cheaper. They did a sand crawler back in the day. I mean, not that long ago, maybe 8 years ago. Sand crawler was $100 back then for that kind of scale. But yeah, so that I think it really it really speaks to if you're a Disneyana completist, right? You got to have everything Disney. Just wanted to address the once in stock.
Oh fuck! What a
did you guys get your shit?
Well, I didn't even try because I don't want to.
Okay, so
you didn't want to. Okay. Here's the situation.
Here's
my parents went away on a week's vacation.
So I see it'll come up online, and it's for the premium members. So I fucking wait and wait and wait.
So we're talking Monday, right?
Right.
Monday. Okay.
Right. So then it comes up, and then I'm intentionally watching it first thing in the morning until about 8 or 9 o'clock before I go to bed because I worked all night, and it's sold out. I didn't even touch it. So then a day later, it suddenly shows up in stock again back on Hasbro Pulse.
Yeah,
I have
pre-order.
For pre-order, and I have it in my cart as I'm typing my information in, which it should have, but for some reason you have to retype it again.
No, it's tricky. It's not very clear. So here, let me just intercede real quick with a quick thing is always walk through the order process of whatever website you're trying to pre-order from with an in-stock item. So walk through it, say, okay, when I add it to my cart, a pop-up's going to be in my upper right hand. Right. It says keep shopping or view cart. I click view cart. Okay, my address isn't populated. Oh, with them, they introduced a new drop down that has all your old stored addresses.
Right.
But it doesn't populate them automatically. And it doesn't even show the address. It's just a blank pill-shaped form field. But if you clicked on that, it would have had any address that you've ordered from. Or
it was my credit card information that I had.
Okay.
I intentionally saved that on there just so I wouldn't have to go through that process.
And Hasbro Pulse has never saved credit card information.
There you go. So that's as I'm typing it in, it fucking goes out of stock, sells out as I'm going to check out. And then it sits there and it's stuck in my cart and I can't get it out.
Yes. That's the worst.
And then I keep getting notifications saying, you need to check out, you need to check out, you need to check out. And I'm like, I can't. You won't let me.
Yeah.
And then I'm waiting for it, like hoping that it'll come back on again and then I can just finish and check out. No. So I finally get it deleted. And then a guy that I used a few times for a couple other exclusives from San Diego on eBay happened to have one at a really cheap, reasonable rate, so I got it off him. Either way, I got it.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Hasbro Pulse.
Yeah. And what's worse is I can almost guarantee you there'll be a third release.
Yeah.
Like they did with Mindbender
and
maybe Serpentor. Yeah, where they opened it up. But even those pre-orders that you wouldn't get for 9 months later, even those pre-orders sold out within 3 hours or something like that. So
either way, I got one. It was a fucking process to get there.
So the first day I went on, I was ready. My daughter had a dentist appointment. So we got there early for once.
Yeah.
For once. I got on their Wi-Fi. I did some speed checks. Like, I'm like, okay, we're good. I had walked through the process. I knew exactly what I was expecting. So I opened it up to the homepage of Pulse. I opened it up to the convention exclusives page, and I opened up to the what's new page, and I opened it up to the Hasbro exclusives, which that last one I didn't need, obviously, but I was just like, okay, I'm ready. Dude, starting at 10:59 my time, minute before the on sale, I'm like refreshing all 4 tabs, just going back and forth between all 4 tabs, and nothing's showing up. And I'm like, it's 11:02 at this point. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I just opened a new tab, went to Hasbro Pulse, started scrolling down the homepage, and I see they added, San Diego Comic-Con exclusive shop now.
Fuckers.
I clicked into that. I'm like, here's all the fucking exclusives. I added him to my cart. It wouldn't let me check out. But even like 2-3 minutes in, I was able to get him into my cart, but it wouldn't let me check out. People reported that he sold out in 45 seconds.
Yeah, again, mine, same thing. I got him into my cart, but I couldn't check out with him.
Yeah. And then it did that weird thing. Like, it didn't say out of stock.
Yeah,
but you couldn't add it.
But you couldn't add it. Yeah.
I was like, okay, they're going to do another allotment at the general on sale. Maybe a little bit, but they're going to do another allotment. So I made my daughter, our dentist appointment was over at like 11:50. I was like, no, we're going to sit here for 10 more minutes while I wait. So we sat in like the lobby area of my daughter's dentist, like me refreshing. About 12:05, I said, okay, it's not, it finally showed sold out. And anyway, I got it the next day within a couple minutes of the onset. So, but yeah, that was,
what a fucking thing.
Yeah. And all the other shit was super easy to get.
Yeah.
Death's Head kind of went quick, but now came back in stock, and now he's on Entertainment Earth. I don't know how that fucking happened.
I'm surprised he's not on BBTS.
I got no want for that figure, but fuck that packaging, making it look like one of the trading cards.
Yeah, I know.
It's so fucking awesome. I hope they make more figures like that. Like
I have no want for it, but the packaging alone makes me want it.
Yeah,
I had so many of those cards.
Like, I got a deck of them right next to me right now.
Oh god, so cool. Yeah, let's see them, because those fucking cards. I don't think I ever bought a pack. I would go to Graham Crackers, which was our local comic store, and you'd get a bunch of comics, and there'd be like 4 packs of cards in your bag.
My daughter gave these to me.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Okay. You got the Death's Head? I'll buy that for $1.
I don't know if I've got that. There's a lot of fucking X-Men and shit like that.
There's Kang, right? That's Kang.
Yeah, that's Kang.
Ooh,
oh, nice. I have a correction. I am so sorry. Like I say, I am at least a sheet and a half to the win. Freakenstein says it's Freakenstein. Oh, just like Frankenstein, but freak. Sorry. Paul Schreiber's in the house. Also got the cool guy. It looks like a Star Trek shuttle.
That's what I just said. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. My friend Rachel, who you know, Slick. She's the girl who helped us with your roof claim.
Oh yeah.
She actually
financial doings.
She sent me a message like that playset looks like the shuttlecraft Galileo. Sorry, not Galileo.
Galileo.
Galileo. Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah.
which is the shuttlecraft from the original series, because everyone knows the shuttlecraft Goddard is from Next Generation.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking people,
So she nailed it.
All right, let's get into some toy news. That's enough bitching. First up, Rattler update. We're so close to that gunner. When I checked, it was 500. Still 500. So 500, and I'll do the math correctly here. 36, Cliff.
Yeah.
No.
Yes. Cliff, that's what it looks like when math is done correctly.
So 536 more backers. So they resolved the issue of the orders versus backers. It is now backers. Order 5 if you want, order 1 if you want. You're still just one backer. But yeah, this is easily going to get us the gunner. And then if we take a look at Brinks' chart, AAA, this wasn't an official message. This was to me personally. Maybe he doesn't want me bringing this up, but AAA messaged me and talked about how it'd be kind of interesting if it didn't meet some of these goals, right? Like if it didn't unlock the figures, because that'd mean there'd be so much fewer of them on the market. So say it didn't move again right now. How valuable would your Rattler be with just the Rattler and Wild Weasel, like what we got in the 80s? And
it'd also be more like the Java's Sail Barge, because that's really the only HasLab that has huge secondary market cachet, because that's the one that only had, what was it, like 6,000?
Yeah, like it just barely crested. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I mean, but if we look at Brinks' chart here, it is right on track. I mean, the Hiss took a little bit of a jump over it, but it's the Hiss versus, that's probably the most iconic G.I. Joe vehicle of all time. But took a little jump over the Dragonfly, but the green is the Dragonfly. So we're following that. It's going to do this. It's going to fucking spike on that last day, and there's going to be an extra 8,000 on the market that are probably scalper bait, flipper bait, whatever you want to call them, but so
have they added any more unlocks to it, or are we just doing the standard?
No, that Dragonfly cleared. He doesn't have the Dragonfly unlocks here, but that Dragonfly cleared all of its unlocks like 10 or 15 days before it ended. Right. And they never did anything. People were saying, aren't you going to do something? Aren't you going to add something? And they never did.
See, and the Hiss tank, they sold that right. Like they really did.
Yeah.
Like, we were all guessing and wanting, and then suddenly out of nowhere, it's like, oh, you get the Cobra Commander Mickey Mouse and blah, 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 blah. Like,
yeah. I went on a retro thing because I'm getting really afraid of Origins cartoon and retro stuff selling out.
Right.
Because that was JOMO, and I took a big leap off of that. But yeah, they list that fucking that Cobra Commander, the Mickey Mouse Cobra Commander, as a retro card release. So now if you want to have everything in the retro card collection, you have to have this fucking crowd-funded thing that you either will never give up, you don't care that it's in a card and you ripped it off and it's just something cute to probably have in front of a real Mickey Mouse Cobra Commander you have or something in a display, or fucking, you've already scalped it. So that thing's going to be fucking crazy if they keep that retro line going like that.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
All right. Snake Lair postponed.
Weird.
Oh my god. So if you didn't know, if you're not on the mailing list, or maybe they posted it socials, I took the crowdfunding survey. So they sent out a survey saying, is this more than what you expected? Less? Would you pay more for this? Would you pay less for this? And I mean, it's like we talked about in the last show. This should be a simple clamshell.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, you went way too far with it. Like the back end of it doesn't even need to be there.
Yeah, and I didn't even realize until, and I don't think they, oh, excuse me. I think I had to Google around, but somebody showed a picture, the size comparison to Eternia.
Right.
And this thing's as big as Eternia.
Yes, I said
like,
that.
What the, did you? Okay,
yeah,
I maybe didn't put together that in my brain like this, and I'm like, what the fuck?
I should shout out Pixel Dan. Did a fucking awesome video. I think he just dropped it on like Saturday, where he did a couple of his own survey questions on his Twitter. Just trying to focus and he did a really cool like breakdown, like a 20-minute video
instead of marketing collector focused survey.
And it was kind of a really fascinating look as to what most people are saying. Like, one, this is fucking huge. This is not really what I wanted. Two, it doesn't look anything like what I voted for. And three, I don't have any. My whole thing is like I don't have a nostalgic connection to it. I want a fucking Fright Zone. How hard is that, guys?
Yeah. Well, and I've seen the fake news. Like I like that they're like they had this all ready in 4 months or something ago. We voted, like, wasn't it Toy Fair we voted? And now they have all this and everything they've put out over the last 12 months has been Snake Men. You know, like I've seen that like conspiracy theory as well too, which could very well be, you know, like I think it says in the fine print of all crowdfunding, like fucking, the owner of the license has complete control over what is released and not released and blah, 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 you know, but yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. This is the first time a toy company has made a fan vote when the figure's already been produced.
Yeah. And you're getting this figure because we made him already.
Yeah, like I just want, like, all they have to do is do a Fright Zone, maybe even a Fright Zone Slime Pit 2-pack,
please.
Like, do it at the same price point as Snakebound, which was like $80. You get the Fright Zone, you get the Slime Pit, boom, done.
Ooh, I like that's a good idea. Okay. I was
because
like,
they're both kind of small.
Yeah. And that's what I'm talking about. Snake Lair, $100 Snake Lair. You know, like what the fuck? Why is this going to be $500 or maybe even more? Has there been any rumors to what the original price that they were thinking was?
I thought on their survey was going to be. They said something like 300. I think.
Okay.
The Snake Lair is $300.
That's what they said. Would you be willing to pay for that? I'm not, dude.
No.
Unless it's retail.
Yeah, I was just say unless it's $100, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah. I paid $100 for the Gray Skull and $100 for Snake Mountain. I ain't going any higher.
I think they were at 79 in the States, but like, you know,
more positive news for crowdfunding.
Dude,
McFarlane.
McFarlane. It's a tomato. McFarlane.
Except for he pronounces his name McFarlane. So
he does a lot of weird shit. He walks around the fucking office barefoot.
He thinks he's the king of the fucking world. So
he also thinks playing with female action figures makes young boys into serial killers. He literally said that on a podcast.
Yeah, the guy's not right.
Well,
but what's funny about these is he didn't mention this at all during Comic-Con.
Yeah,
they didn't mention, like, don't you think if you had a crowdfund, you'd maybe shout it out at your panel,
advertise it a little bit,
have QR codes all over your fucking booth. So this is the saddest professional, you know, big toy retailer crowdfund I think of all time, right? Maybe I think this is even worse. All right, Brink, here you go. Here's a chart. Compare that Cookie Monster HasLab to this.
Or the Reva lightsaber.
Oh yeah, the Reva was that was awful. So yeah, this is never going to happen. And he thought, let's extend it by 15 days. Like that's gonna happen. Like that's gonna help. Like
that's gonna go over the top there.
Do you not understand how crowdfunding works? It spikes at the end because you're doing good and people get FOMO. You're just, delaying your inevitable. But, it's one of those things. As much as I love Manta, he's a sea villain, kind of like the creature and merman, but
he's a sea villain.
and I love the sea saucer, but nothing else, unfortunately.
Like, I like the bat. What is that? Multi-craft? Is that what they're calling that thing?
Oh, his
like scuba thing.
It's basically the jet ski boat.
Yeah, it's a jet ski boat. Yeah. Like, I like that, but again, would I crowdfund that? Fuck no.
And it's not a bad price. That's what I don't.
They're both completely reasonable.
Yeah, like he's not scalping this shit. Like he's like.
So why does he just retail it? Like, I don't understand.
I think the superpowers is not long for this world.
Yeah, Walmart's just having a hard time.
They're showing my targets though.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I saw the black Manta at my Target.
Yeah, it was like GameStop today. I saw the black Manta.
And I already have it on pre-order from Amazon, so I was too lazy to log on, cancel it, and buy it there. I was just like, fuck it, it'll come from Amazon whenever.
All right. Let's see. Transformers team interview. So if you're a Transformers fan, we see John Warden here joining the team again. I think it's been about 10 years since he's been on the Transformers team, but he's going to be. So synopsis of this, again, go read it if you're a Transformers fan, maybe if you're a G.I. Joe fan, but he's taking over, what is he called? Design director in charge of G.I. Joe and Transformers. So Hasbro, the important news is they are focusing on bringing Transformers and G.I. Joe under one umbrella with design teams dedicated to both things, working together, blah, 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 blah. But not a ton of stuff here. I'm glad that the websites have stopped asking, are we getting this? Are we getting this? They're actually asking good questions. So here's what's the legacy philosophy? Blah, blah, blah. Bringing all under one umbrella, that kind of stuff. But to give you some insight, they're talking about how they are already working on 2027's Transformer line. Like, to me, that just blows my fucking mind. But talking about things that have been released with like battle damage and stuff like that, getting clean releases. Of course, they're gonna fucking do that. Talking about, is there going to be any new Generations cartoon or storyline in the future? And they're like, we're working towards that kind of stuff. Core Class will not continue as its own form factor, but they will find ways to release them in multi-packs, blah, blah, blah. Running out of huge characters, they say they are absolutely not running out of Titan class characters to do. I'm like, in G1 you are. So
yeah, you're pretty much through it.
Yeah. So everything else looked to be, some other form of Titan class or media. Devastator is not going to be a re-release of the Combiner Wars. It's going to be more, they don't say more cartoon accurate, but they're kind of like leaning on that because they don't want you to think your $200 Combiner Wars Devastator sucks, because they're making a better one. But that's life. That's what happens. Not doing, another thing about the Devastator is they're not doing a frame style like what they did with Minosaur, where there's a big frame that you just kind of shove the cars or the other limbs onto. That it will be more like a Devastator, where the actual bots make up the hips and the chest and that kind of shit.
They talk any more about Studio series continuing on?
Yes. So they said they're going to continue doing Studio 86 until they run out of characters. which they made it seem like it's kind of soon, and I'm like,
Yeah, you haven't done a third of them.
Yeah.
Like, where's Galvatron? Where's...
Yeah. But then they talk about that when they run out of that, it's possible that they would do a comic subline. So so then they would release the same fucking molds as comic, probably cell shaded repaints that would get everybody happy.
Yeah, big bonus.
Yeah. And they also say there's a lot of gamer edition still left for the studio series.
Right.
So yeah. All right.
Can I ask you guys a question? Because this is generally something that I don't know. Right now on store shelves, how many separate Hasbro released Transformers lines are there?
13.
So there's like, because there's like Studio Legacy.
There's Studio Legacy, and then I'm kind of thinking scales too. So maybe not scales, just scales, just design lines. Like, okay, so there's Legacy Studio Series. They brought back the bots, calling them something else. There's One Step Transformers. There's Pound Transform. So like the movie that was out a year ago, the Rise of the Beasts, it has 7 by itself.
All right, we could count
7 different lines.
Okay.
Of like ranging from 2-year-old to adult collector, kind of thing. Mainline, flip changers, smash changers, one-step changers. And they kind of follow that for everything. So then there's a cartoon, right? There's Cyberverse. It has 5 different toy lines, one-step changers, smashed, like this kind of shit. So, I mean, it's easily double figures at any one time in Transformers collecting. But, I mean, you think about Star Wars, how many action figure lines does it have? Right.
Well, it's got what? It's got vintage,
Micro Galaxy, retro. It's got Black Series, Micro Galaxy Squadron, Mission. What do they call that? Mission, or maybe not Mission, but anyways,
Mission Fleet. Right?
Yeah,
Mission Fleet.
Yeah, Mission Fleet.
The stubby, fat, short ones.
Yeah, the kitty ones. That kind of shit. So even Star Wars has 5 to 7 at any one time.
Well, I mean, we just had 4 Motus? We had Netflix CGI. Netflix CGI.
Dude, Stranger
Origins.
Things is also out there. Origins, Masterverse.
Stranger Things, though. Stranger Things is like Bandai did some, McFarlane did some. Like Hasbro for Star Wars and Transformers does them all. That's why it's so surprising. Because when we talk about these Transformers, I know the movie ones because they look like jagged metal. I know the vintage ones because they got that really boxy look, but it's like, how many of these are there at the same time? Dude,
I've just, the other day I was actually looking at all the Transformers and I'm like, it's either Studio Series or their Legacy Generations line. Like, I don't want to buy mainline movie figures anymore. I don't want to buy mainline cartoon figures because if those molds are good, if the characters are great, they're going to show up in a redecoed Studio Series, because that's any media. Studio Series is any media, they're going to show up in a Legacy line as a better Transformer. So yeah, I've kind of just steered clear of anything that's not Studio Series or Generations, Chug, whatever you want to call it. All right. Jumbo Max Rebo. Yeah.
Jumbo Max? They made a fuck, dude. That's huge.
That's a 12-inch equivalent figure. Obviously, Max Rebo isn't a 6-foot tall character, but his fucking piano organ thing's probably a foot across there. But other Gentle Giant stuff, but that's I love this.
I was gonna say that is
Godzilla. Yeah, $85 for a statue though. I can't do it. But yeah, this is the big action figure thing, and he's going to be pricey too. So those 12-inch jumbos are usually $80, and I think he's $150.
Yeah, you're paying for the piano. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize he wore a diaper.
Yeah, dude, the original figure had a diaper.
Yeah, but they found out that the original puppet. So what you see on this, if you hold on this image, Slick, what you see as his arms and his hands are actually his feet, and what you think are his ears are actually his arms because they're just flippers. And he actually sits in that. He doesn't sit in the thing like we've always thought he did.
He's like on his back,
sits.
right?
He sits on a pillow on top of it and plays the piano with his feet.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Okay. All right. Well, let's take a look at this. So some Max Rebo
legs. Just like in Max Rebo legs.
Your Star Wars fucking trivia. Holy shit, man. So that image in the far left there is.
There you go.
Oh, closer to here. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. StarWars.com here showing his legs being up. Interesting. So he's actually, it's not 4 arms he's playing with. He's playing with his arms and, well,
no, he's playing with
4.
his legs.
Yeah, 4 legs.
Yeah,
playing with 4 legs.
So because everyone thought he sat in the piano. No, he doesn't. That's just a pillow. There might be a hole there for the puppet guy because I'm sure the puppet guy is using his arms as the legs. In canon, he plays with his feet.
Interesting.
And his flippers are his actual arms.
Huh.
Which look like elephant ears.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
right.
I always thought that was fascinating. I read that a couple years ago and was like, it just blew my mind.
Yeah, dude, that just blew up my fucking mind.
Soundwave confirmed for TF1 as well as RC if you're an RC fan, but we get a promotional shot here. I think this is like investor images or something like this, but we get what Soundwave will look like in TF1. So it looks like he's a full-on Decepticon ready to begin with. So I'm excited to possibly get a figure of him.
Well, never heard of fashion. He looks like Soundwave though.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna. I was gonna go back and explain it. I'm like, no. Okay.
Isn't him and Shockwave
I'm bad at sarcasm. What?
Wasn't him and Shockwave the 2 original Decepticons?
Well, no. I mean, Megatron and Starscream.
But before Megatron flipped over and stuff, like I thought.
Oh, you're talking about for Transformers 1?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I've been just like with a lot of movies and stuff. Anything I plan to see, I don't want to know much about.
Right.
Like Hasbro gets me with this. I'm going to go see that movie and I really don't want to know much about it, so I don't deep dive. Hiya Crimson Guard. I have found this will be my first Hiya figure, or at least my first Hiya Joe figure.
Yeah. He looks cool.
Yeah,
I mean, just looks like a Crimson Guard. Like it's kind of it's perfect.
And this one, I was like, okay,
pretty good, man. I'll give it that. Like, that helmet is pretty dope.
So this is looking good, and then maybe some other people's possible first Hiya might be this Viper.
The Viper looks good too,
but not enough red.
Yeah, it is. It's a little blue dominant.
Yeah, little blue. But looks cool. I mean, I don't have any of these Hiyas. I'm not going to get any of these Hiyas, but.
And I'm not a big fan of the goggles. I don't like I'm angry goggles.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay, I get that. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Because they're trying to make them angular. And like
They're like this. They're like, ooh, angry eyebrows.
They're kind of doing that with this face mask too. If you go back a couple slides, it's got all these weird like.
They have that weird angle on the side of it. Yeah.
Yeah. And almost have they like done Commander. A Cobra Commander?
That almost looks like Cobra Commander's faceplate. Yeah.
Like what's his name? The Krill? Who just recently replaced Cobra Commander? What was his name? Like remember it was like a guy, I think his name was like Krill, but he took over as the new Cobra Commander.
Yeah, and that's Civil War
comics or something.
Yeah, in the comics.
It was an Image comic, I think, or Dark Horse.
I
looks
own
cool.
It.
Yeah, it did look cool. Yeah.
Had a cool costume. I like that costume. We never got a 1/18th scale figure of it, but it was cool looking.
Hey, Studio Series G.I. Joe.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, one big umbrella now.
Yeah.
They know where to juice it.
I'm actually surprised they haven't leaned more into the comics yet in Classified.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they haven't, like, Billy.
Characters. Yeah.
Like,
yeah, Billy's
Billy's
a tough one though, man, because he's got all the cybernetic parts, and they don't want to like portray an amputee and blah blah blah.
Well, but what about just a Cobra Storm Shadow Billy, right? With the ninja gi, and by that point he only is missing an eye, right? He just has a slash over.
No,
the
he's
eye.
still missing an arm and a leg. Like,
oh, is he?
Trust me, G.I. Joes have never cared about amputees. They got fucking robot arms all over G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
Major Blood's got a robot arm. Like,
this is true. This is very true.
Sergeant Stone.
It doesn't have any articulation though. Well, it did, until
I think the classified one does. Yeah.
The classified did, and the sideshow one did.
New Takara images. So this must be Transformers. Oh yeah, these are their new ones. This yellow Optimus Prime. I know where it's from. It's the Sentinel, but yeah, that's not a great one. Confirmation that we're gonna get a not Skywarp, but Thundercracker version of Armada Starscream. And then we get the Throne that might be available outside of that multi-pack, maybe, and Nemesis Bumblebee Prime, which never existed. So why would you buy it? Well, I shouldn't say why would you buy it. Stop buying black repaints. Trust me.
Yeah.
I did it for 10 years and I regret it.
Buy the gray one.
And then we get Hong Kong exclusive Battle Damage Studio Series SS112 of Transformers 1 Optimus Prime. So kind of a grungy version of them. And we just talked about why do you buy Battle Damaged? It looks pretty good. I think this is just to go along with it. Playing cards, a different exclusive, but you can get a credit card. Or no, that's probably just a proof of what this coin on. These coins that they've been releasing, like little iron medallions and stuff like that, have been selling out within minutes on Hasbro Pulse. I don't know what's up with that.
It's Transformers, man.
I've never understood coins. People like coins.
Yeah, people like coins, man.
Even as a kid, like the coins that came with my Power of the Force figures, I was like, I'm just gonna go into my fucking toy box and I'm never gonna see this coin again.
Yeah.
Like,
so here, let me show you. I'll do new and exclusive now. Oh, way to go. Way to take some feedback when it's too late, Hasbro.
Hasbro doesn't care. They sold those Cocos. They don't need. They sold those Cocos.
I just want new. Okay. I didn't put him in the show notes. You guys, any want for Spider-Verse here?
No, I don't like the legends that are like animated style.
I'm out on that. Hey, Deadhead.
Heyo. Pre-order them now.
Did you get them all?
Yes, I got 2 of the malls. Most likely gonna flip the other one because the packaging is meant to represent the 12-inch mall.
Yeah.
Which I have, but I would sell the moment I could find it in a box, but yeah, the packaging really doesn't have any nostalgia. Now, if it was that 3 3/4 version where it had, with the window of mall, that I would keep.
I had that vehicle because it was the soft goods cape. I was like, I need mall with the soft goods cape.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So here's the things I was talking about. Is this ingot? I don't know what this is.
It's an
Ingot. Okay. So so they have these metal things, and these things sell out like I get emails like, oh, there's something new in the store, and like, nope, not those. They're sold out. But yeah, like that's still pre-order. Oh, okay. I thought all these goofy things were sold out. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong shit here, but I know all those ingots are sold out, or ingots.
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 You get
And
gold
is this
ingots.
something big?
Do you think
like,
McFarlane will sell ingots or?
Oh, see, these were originally sold out. Sorry. They should. These were originally sold out. Now they're available again in full color. But yes, I think McFarlane will sell out of all ingots that they ever post.
He's really leaning into what do you call it? The pictures that don't exist. What do they call them?
The pictures that don't exist.
NFTs.
Yeah, he's really leaning into the NFT as opposed to like the collector coin.
Yeah, and I almost bought a quote digital Green Lantern, and literally I couldn't figure out what it meant. Like I assumed, like you said, it was like going to be one of 10,000 NFTs or something like that. But
is that Bitcoin?
It's blockchain.
Yeah, it's
which is what Bitcoin is based on, but NFTs are a digital asset that can be sold at a later date, and you are the only owner of it, unless they make 10,000 like they did with the McFarlane NFTs. But all right. Oh God, it's going to take forever to get. Oh, did I complete? Oh, I'm on the wrong window. Thank you. All right, third party Toyhax update. Oh my God, this is so old. Let's not even do this.
You're just like I don't
even care.
Calling it audible. I don't care.
Fuck it.
These are at least fun. So these are. I think they're all sold out now because this was July 19th. These were show notes before San Diego Comic-Con that I postponed. So I think these might be sold out, but
they look cool though.
Dude, so these are you're seeing them full on heated and full on cold. So the blue is kind of like a clear glow in the darkish looking figure until you put it in the freezer, and then it turns blue. And then the red one is the same way until you put it in like the sunlight or put a heat gun or a hair dryer on them. So those were kind of cool little storm shadows that Black Major was offering. Again, he doesn't do too much.
That looks awesome.
Warhammer Snake Armors are coming. Yeah. So if you're a Warhammer fan, he actually is doing quite a few different Warhammer homages. Here, we can talk about this. If I could, Armus homage, and I don't think it's Black Major. I think it's one of his authorized resellers is doing a version of him that you can get. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so he's putting a heat gun to it or something here. I don't know. Accessories are being pulled out. Maybe he's thinking I'm about to melt the accessories. But kind of interesting. Cool. Yeah. Thermochromic is what he's calling them, or maybe that's the scientific.
I wonder how poisonous that plastic is.
Is this all? This does not seem like all the show notes, but I guess maybe it is. Oh yeah, new NECA Eddies. So again, I am not a heavy metal fan by any means. I'm kind of like I like hair ballads. I'm all about some, 16 and a life to live. 16 and a life to go.
Whoa. First of all, Slick, it's 18 in life.
Okay, thank you.
18 in life and counting. 18 in life to go. You talk about Skid Row's hit song.
Yes, and there's and then Mama's Little Angel. What song is that?
Mama's Little Angel.
Live fast, Mama's Little Angel. Go fast.
Oh my God.
Living under life. I can't remember. But anyways, hair ballads like that I like, but Iron Maiden never did any hair ballads. But I've always dug the artwork of Eddie. Like everything.
posters are iconic.
The posters are very iconic.
They're
the
incredible
and all that shit. So here we get a future Eddie, and then I never saw this artwork. Is a fucking samurai Eddie where he's like all zombified and shit.
So it should say what album he's from.
It does up here. So this is a 2-pack. Oh my god, this artwork is gorgeous. It's a double flap on it. Now again, I'm not the biggest fan of NECA's flaps because their fucking Velcro never sticks well. So you either end up ripping your, as Cliff would say, garbage, right?
Yeah.
You rip your garbage.
Ripping your package garbage.
But yeah, oh my god, that looks gorgeous.
That's really cool.
So Senjutsu or Senjutsu album cover. 2021.
Oh,
that's why I have it.
Yeah. The last album I remember is Fear of the Dark, which was probably like 92.
I was gonna say I haven't been cool since 96, so that's why this is.
I fell out around 94.
But even though I don't know the artwork, still the figure itself is fucking gorgeous. So this is definitely Jomo territory here. All right. And then Cool Dolls. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh my god, this made me so happy when I saw it, and then I'm like, oh, they're dolls, but this is amazing. Ben Cooper's kid collection costumes, Wave 4, taking
I haven't got any of these costumes.
You don't get, well, you're not a big horror guy. House of 1,000 Corpses, right? Captain Spaulding.
Yep.
Thanksgiving. Yeah. What did they call him? I've only watched
something. John Carver.
Yeah, John Carver. That's right, because it was like, John Carver. Yeah. And then you get Sam from Trick or Treat, and then Nosferatu. So is this a must-have, Cliff?
It's not a must-have. It's certainly one I will buy if I see it. I probably
won't. You won't. Yeah. I was going to say you're not going to see this. This has to be
they've been showing these. These have been showing up at my Walmart.
I guess that's true. I saw the first wave at Walmart, so maybe. But you wouldn't pre-order it from somewhere. It's not a must-have.
No,
as much of a Ben Cooper fan you are.
But again, this is just I'd rather have the NECA Nosferatu than the NECA child dressed as Nosferatu.
Yeah, in a fake.
It's all about trying to control what I need. What I need. Obviously, we don't need any of these, but trying to oscillate like just some of the ephemera that I don't need.
You don't need to buy something just because it says Nosferatu.
Exactly. I mean, certainly would pick it up if I saw it at like a Target or a Walmart. No question.
Yeah.
Buy it.
You're like milk, Nosferatu, clothes, Ben Cooper. Yeah. Comb for your eyebrows.
Comb.
And then because any of these I'll be able to display with my Halloween 3 kids.
Yeah. Well, and so you do have the Halloween 3 version of these, right? Okay. And were those Ben Cooper ones, or are you talking about the Toonie Terrors? Or
no, they did did the the clothed line.
Okay.
They did the clothed line. They did a 3-pack of the 3 kids with the 3 masks.
Oh, that's right.
And basically all these Ben Cooper figures are just reusing those molds. For a clothed kid with the Halloween, because it's just a kid buck.
Yeah, I mean it's just like Mego. They have a buck and they put different heads and different clothes on it.
So they would all scale together. So and I already got the Tom Atkins figure. They came out with him. Remember, he was like a Comic-Con exclusive or something, or like a Halloween convention exclusive. So I got the Tom Atkins figure.
Nice. Yeah, because I was going to say, that's probably the only figure of them ever, right?
yeah, I got that, and I got I even have the Tom Atkins figure from Night of the Creeps. But I also have.
Oh, so they did have another one of them.
Oh yeah,
he's digging. If I didn't say what up, KJ Smith, he's joined a long time ago. That was 25 minutes ago. Triple A's in the house. Clint Allison as well.
And here is my Tom Atkins autograph.
Oh, here we
covered up.
Sorry. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Go for it. My bad. My bad.
It came with the clothed Tom Atkins.
Oh, nice.
And I just forgot to pack it with the figure. So the figure's in storage, but this one, this just sits.
Well, that's perfect to pin up on your wall in the plastic holder there.
Yep.
Sorry, the whole thing I was putting up was Clint was agreeing with you. Who really cares about the garbage around your toys, Slick? I don't care about that. That's going in my trash can after I'm done with my toys. So
just garbage around my toys.
Fucking brutal. Fucking brutal.
Including that signature, right?
Yeah.
You didn't.
Yeah,
that's not part of the package. That's not part of the package.
There's a gray area now.
Yeah, that's an accessory. What? That's a coaster. That's not part of the package. Package belongs in the garbage.
Right. Yeah.
I love it. All right. But yeah, these are I really enjoyed Thanksgiving. We're gonna see if it holds up on multiple yearly watches. But Krampus has, Trick or Treat has, and of course House of a Thousand Corpses / Devil's Rejects have held up. All right, store report. Jada B is out. So this is the cool. I think we're saying these are 1/24 scale. 1/32 scale. So not quite in mask. But we get some gold G1 packaging there. Do you have this store, Heb? Oh, he went to go for a smoke break. He's like, Transformers, I'm going to go for a smoke break. Oh, shit. I'd take that party wagon, too.
Yeah, they got the party wagon as well.
Don't really
I should go check out my the car section in my stores. I never
do. You not?
I never do. I never do.
I always walk them. It's real quick. I look at the Hot Wheels and look in the upper left-hand corner.
Yeah, right.
That's where they put all the pop culture logos and shit.
Yeah.
I always scan that real quick. But yeah, this is gorgeous. I'll be picking this up. He also got whole milk. That's very bad for you. You should at least drink 2%. I drink skim, bro. I like a little milk with my water. Also got State Fair beef corn dogs, Tyson chicken nuggets, and a large Stouffer's macaroni and cheese. 2 of those.
Wow.
Ooh, he's having a good dinner, bro. I'm liking what he's having for dinner. I like that. But yeah, so that Jada B's out there. If you're looking, it's going to be a lot easier to find than the Hot Wheels one because more Hot Wheels. So these are showing up in stores. But yeah, the fucking Bumblebee is that stupid like racing Baja bug.
I've seen these.
Have you? Yeah, I haven't seen these yet. So these
are in the
all...
Transformer section of my Walmart.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, see, these would probably be in my Hot Wheels area, but yeah. So that B that's harder to find than Treasure Hunts is still not released.
I've seen that
form. Oh, have you?
Yeah, I thought they were actually doing the Volkswagen Bug. I didn't realize they're doing the Baja Racer.
Yeah, exactly. But they are. This one will be an easier one to find for everybody. They are doing a mass release. This is already shown up in stores. This is the gold repaint of Bumblebee as Gold Bug, I guess, is a G2 Gold Bug. This kind of looks like a really shitty custom where they oversprayed everything. Yeah. I thought this was like a found in stores. Many fans think this could be related. Oh, this is just talking about it. Sorry, I thought they had found this already, but that looks like a bad custom. I'm sure they're going to do it, but that may not be real. All right. Powers of the Prime. Prime is back in stores. I saw it. We were at a Target the other day. I saw this and I was like, why the hell are they re-releasing this? It doesn't show the package, but if you don't remember, this is the Prime that came with not Alpha Trion, but it came with Orion Pax as the inner bot.
Really?
So the outer, like the Orion Pax was the cab of it, and the outer bot was actually the trailer for a G1 Prime.
Oh, okay.
So
right. Okay.
I assume they're re-releasing this because Transformers 1 is featuring Orion Pax.
Right.
But I was like, oh yeah, I have this. And I'm like, oh, I don't think I ever took this out of the box as I was looking at the back of it.
Isn't that the 25th anniversary a Takara one? Like that's
No,
that's not the mold for that?
No, this is the power. So when they did like Combiner Wars, Power of the Primes was,
Okay,
it was the last of that line.
Right.
But
okay.
yeah, I hadn't remembered it either. And I forgot, you can kind of see it here along the sides that the outer body is just a shell former for that trailer.
Right.
All right, and more Transformers here, Cliff. You're back just in time.
Just in time for great.
I was out of water.
This is, I think Walmart Canada exclusive, or maybe that's just where it's first showing up. This is a Legacy United collector's box set that basically is like, do you like things other than G1 Transformers? Then this is the box set for you.
Sold.
Yeah. Here's an Armada Hotshot, an RID. Can't even remember his name.
What's that white one in the lower left?
That's the brand new. So that's where this is kind of like a timeline. The white one is one of those Rock Lords, where it turns into the Rock vehicle. So this is the new shit. This is from the Little Kids RID cartoon. She is from another RID cartoon, and then Hot Shot is from an Armada cartoon. So it is kind of like an evolution of Transformers through new media that most people probably don't give a shit about. So yeah. Online R5 ZOMB, Droid Factory R5 Zombie. I haven't bought it yet. Let's see if it's still available. Please don't be sold out. Fingers crossed. Or maybe please be sold out. Maybe that's what I should be saying.
Yeah, that sounds like the more.
Please.
Oh, that thing that's an exclusive is going to be available. The Speeder's going to be available at
tomorrow
8 a.m. Pacific. If you gotta have it. What the hell? Come on. What do they call this? Droid Factory is the line. Again, these, whether you can get them online or not, these things are in parks for like 2 years later. I was seeing 2 years ago their things, but this is really amazing.
Love the color. They nailed that green.
Yeah, dude, the green and the salmon. It's got it's salmon with a little bit of pink to maybe draw girls in. Like, to me, this is amazing.
That's pretty cool.
Go on with the Blair Witch Project
nice.
So yeah, this is kind of a must for me. And balancing it with this thing, this was a D23 quote exclusive, but they said this was going to be in the store as well. Here, why don't we just go to what's this? Oh, bet we just looked at Droid Factory again, right?
So if that's a Fantasia droid?
Yeah, exactly. And I don't know if I assume they've done this before because the metal looks kind of weird. Like Fantasia was flat, is flat art back in the day. So maybe they've done a Fantasia droid in flat art and reds and blues. But I haven't seen it before. So that's the first. No, not Disney Plus. Jesus Christ. Disney Store. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, you just paid 4 cents for me to get to your stupid website. Fuck, bro. Okay, there he is. Luckily, that was easy. Coming soon. So he's not out. He's probably going to be at 9 a.m. Pacific or 8 a.m. Pacific, 9 a.m. my time tomorrow. Yeah, I just don't know. I don't like the silver. Maybe I'll have to Google to see if they did like a flat white version. Or, hey, I have a captive audience. Why don't we just see if they have this?
We're I hate to say it, but we're making great time.
Well, I got about 6 weeks of what we got. So I'm thinking that's going to be the last hour of the show.
I also have 6 weeks of what we got. It's a whopping 4 things.
Let's see. Fantasia Droid Factory. Let's see. And we'll do images. Lots of the new one. Any comparisons to old versions? Is that, yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. So here's an old version.
Oh,
this is
nice.
the color this is the color I would want. Released in 2015. So I would rather go on eBay and try to find the original version.
You sure about that?
Oh my God. What the fuck is these things are going up for sale tomorrow. Oh, see, this is the problem I have. Like, I might flip a figure here and there, but I don't do it with the excitement or as a pre-order and all that. I kind of see where things like level out and then go for it then. 100. Oh my God. These people are insane. What do you think they don't? All right. Maybe sold. Let's see if this will show up. Maybe not. Like you say, if there's none available. Oh, see, that fucker sold for $38 here. Well, that's not the one we were looking at.
Yeah, I know.
So, but now I know something to look for. I'm not going to settle for the $15 one. $80 Kitsch R2D2 is in my future. Alien Romulus, we get our first look at this crazy alien bundle, as they call it. So do you avoid stuff like this, Cliff, as a spoiler? Will you not even look at toys if there's a toy?
Spoilers don't really affect me. Like, I won't seek out spoilers, but looking at toys doesn't really affect me at all.
Yeah, or somebody saying, oh, I saw this Easter egg in the trailer or something. Okay.
Yeah, nothing like that bothers me.
So this Romulus is dope. It's got the clear dome. Nice and back to the original. We've got the chest burster with his long tail. But who the fuck needs this many hands on an alien?
I don't. They don't hold guns. I just have to grabbing hands.
Like, this thing's fucking crazy. Also, face hugger up there. Of course, they're all black repaints, right? Because it's got to be fucking more extreme than any other alien. So everything's black here. And then here's the bundle. Which I assume this is going to be a spoiler, like they find a fucking, what do you call that, preserved alien or something, and
something
maybe
like
that's how. Yeah, maybe that's how it all starts. You get an incubator where it's blowing out and shit like that. But
So where does this story fall into the continuity?
So it occurs between Alien and Aliens.
ooh,
okay.
interesting. Okay.
So
okay.
is Sigourney Weaver supposed to be in this?
No, it's like a side. It's almost the trailers make it look like it's like teenagers.
Like what happened in that complex before they showed up?
No, like it looks like it. I know. The trailer's weird. The trailer makes it look like a group of teenagers are just kind of joyriding through space, and they encounter some face huggers. That's what it looks like. They're they almost like
they happen across like a derelict.
Yeah,
ship
they're
or
salvaging
something
like
that.
like a space station that's like just vacant.
And it kind of starts out like Friday the 13th. We're like, let's go party and we'll go fuck in the corner, and then all of a sudden, boom, hey smuggers are on
Sort
you.
of, yeah. That's kind of the vibe of the trailer. I'm excited. I'm going to go see it next Sunday, so I'm excited.
Oh, is that when it's out next weekend?
It comes out, the next weekend. So
I don't know. All right, so that's a bundle. I think that's exclusive to NECA. New Micro Galaxy Squadron. So the cool one here, if this loads. I like the Fang. The Fang's kind of a cool ship, in my opinion. It's probably the coolest new ship. I like it better. No.
Oh,
this is what's the one with Ahsoka, or maybe not Ahsoka. I think this is Mandalorian, isn't it?
Okay, kind of looks like the Rogue One ship that the big one that they all fly in. It's
the H-wing.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say. I don't like the H-wing.
Well, who's the driver?
I don't like Bo-Katan. I think it's a Nighthawk.
That's a Mandalorian. That's a Mandalorian ship.
Collect them all. So here's what's kind of interesting. So you get the Ghost, like little pod from the Ghost, and then here's the chases, which are X-wings. That is a dope chase. This looks like it's the
the ones that
like toy version. It's a retro version, like what you would have gotten. Remember, because the original X-wing is just like stickers you put down the sides plastic, and shit. Yeah, that's a cool chase. But anyways, sorry, go ahead.
Does it have the blue R2 head on the back and let's open the wings?
This one doesn't. Are you talking about the Ghost?
The chase. I think he's talking about the chase.
The chase. Yeah, all the X-wings you can put the R2s.
But no, he's saying when you press the R2 head, does it make the wings separate?
Just like the original one, right? Like the toy one.
Yeah, that would be baller as hell. But yes, so this is a Mandalorian fleet commander. So this has got to be the Mandalorian. Wow. That's how bad my Star Wars knowledge and how much I don't care that I don't know what these quote iconic new ships are.
But I have to have them.
And then let's see. This is the big one. Oh my god. For Micro Galaxy Squadron, get it? Yeah, look at this.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So you're getting the whole Ghost crew. You're also getting, it comes with 2 Y-wings that dock with it, which I don't remember that from the cartoon, but like we said, when in doubt, it probably did happen. So here's the Y-wings.
That is awesome.
Dude, that is sick.
And the biggest thing that they started doing, so the AT-AT that they panel lined was a Vault exclusive. The ATT that just hit stores, which is gorgeous, I have to have it, but it's panel lined, so it looks like that's kind of the road they're headed with these Micro Galaxy Squadrons, is they're going to panel line them. But yeah, look at the cockpit there, fully raising. You get Sabine, Zeb, Zeb, your blind Jedi dude, all the fun guys.
And can I just say, did Jazzwares not get the fucking memo? How dare you release a ship and its entire crew in one package? Why would you do that? You got to learn from Hasbro.
Yeah.
Do a
Gotta make
HasLab of
something
the entire
exclusive.
ship, and tell the buyers to go fuck themselves, and they have to buy the crew separately. Like,
It pisses me off at my local con. Our Star Wars costuming group did a life-size version of that Rebels mural that was such a big deal. Like, this is the only way you get the Rebels mural card backs. And I was like, oh shit, they did a life-size version. I need a picture of that. And we forgot to go back and get a picture of it. It'll probably still be there.
But this is awesome.
Yeah,
this
dude,
might
this
be
is
one of the best
amazing.
Star Wars toys that have come out in a long time.
Exactly.
Tons of figures, tons of play
10
value.
figures, 10 figures. I mean, even if you say, they're $3 a piece, you're only paying $70 for fucking 2 Y-Wings. It's got the ghost pod back here. Oh, that's what I was curious. If it came with the Phantom Shuttle, I guess is what it's called.
And of course it does, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
And then getting another TIE Fighter Armada version. I don't know what Armada means.
I used to have the Micro Machines Millennium Falcon. Did you guys have that? That was dope. It fucking opened on a hinge. And just so much interior space.
All right. 4 Horsemen in stock sale. This was like 4 weeks ago, but they still have some in stock stuff. If you're a Masters fan, you can get their homage to Stratos and Web Store in this all-in collection. This head pack is absolutely amazing here. You can get a Minotaur or Scimitar. What do you call it?
Minotaur is the one with the man for the body and the horse.
Oh, yeah, and the horns on his head. Yeah. So this is Centaur, not Centaur. Yeah. All right. So you can get a Centaur for $65.
That's pretty fucking cool.
So a lot of stuff to get in stock here still. Cliff's got to appreciate this guy.
I don't got to do shit, but I'm gonna.
Oh, you will. This is it's a vampire that looks like that. Yeah,
and he's also kind of got the Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Yeah. There you go. There you see the vampire face. The other portrait, as we are calling them nowadays.
This is legit. This for $37. Is that a wired cape?
Yes, wired cape.
Cliff's in.
Let me grab the keyboard here.
They do a flat shipping too. Oh, is this going to be their buzz off or? Oh, they'll probably do closer buzz off colors, but
that's dope though.
Eventually be their buzz off homage.
Why, it's pretty fucking spot on as is.
No, I know it is, but
it looks like a creature from like Pan's Labyrinth or something.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. This is and so while they have their in-stock sale, they also have a pre-order. This is their new Cosmic Legion, which has kind of been faltering. The people that love orcs and trolls and all that don't seem to like as much space guys.
Fair enough. They are pretty different shit.
Yeah, exactly.
That kind of makes sense.
But you get this guy is super dope in my opinion. He's got got stone scales on him and shit. So he's their first mid-size beast, as you would call him. It kind of reminds me of Bone Tomahawk, which I want to watch.
Oh, Jesus Christ. How would you once was enough, and I think I've seen it twice, but once is enough for Bone Tomahawk. Yeah.
I love Bone Tomahawk. I'm a big Western fan, so it's like Western horror.
And I mean, let's just, if we're talking Bone Tomahawk, that face of hair that Kurt Russell has made in himself.
Yeah.
In that
Oh
movie.
my god,
That
it's
fucking
beautiful.
dude, it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
I think he's got extensions in there. I think they got some like weaved shit into that thing to make it that big.
It's magnificent.
So Four Horsemen fans, there's some good stuff out there still for their in stock sale. Next up online. Oh, we have a question. Well, first up, Cowbunga Dude says, I won't be able to throw away the once a man packaging. I've got a lenticular weakness. Spoiler! I didn't know it had lenticular on it. That's dope. That's dope. Mine's coming. Actually, it might be here. I have a package I'm going to open for what we got.
It hasn't released yet.
The once a man people. Oh no, the people that got in the first day are already getting theirs. They got people that got in the second day are getting shipping notices too.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I got a ship notice already for my second day. While they said it was a pre-order, I don't know why they did that.
All right, fair enough.
People to keep off their back or something. I
Right.
don't know. But I've got a ship notice. I don't think this is my. I think this is my Death Head and Darth Maul. But anyways, all right. Clint Allison says, so I have a question for you guys. I'm the only one, or maybe it is, am I the only one that misses the days when Lego didn't rely on licensed sets and themes? I really love stuff like M-Tron, Black Ton, Space Police, Classic Space.
Yeah, so, I do agree with him. I do miss, like, the Lego castles are an integral part of my childhood. Those
mine too.
Castles.
Mine too. Like I would say probably the most expensive set I ever had as a kid was a Lego castle that was just like a tower and the walls surrounding it, you know. But yeah, that was big. Space was big. I had that. And I don't know why I can't bring myself to buy the remake of the set, you know, because I had that Space Jet. That was another one of the bigger Lego sets. My mom would buy me more expensive Legos than she would ever buy me of action figures. Right. You know?
Yeah, I remember getting the spaceship for Christmas one year, and it was the one that had like the drop box on that clicked underneath it.
Mm-hmm.
And it just had basically the flip lid, and you put the two space guys in, and you just flew over, picked up your space box full of tools, and then fucking spaced off. And I remember seeing the cool platforms that had all like the mounds in it and the potholes, and then you had the rovers that went through it. Like, I love the gas station play sets too, the original like gas station.
Oh yeah, like cities. And the city shit. Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things that I bought into Bionicle from like day one. Like I had every Bionicle release for like 2 years. Like I was like Bionicle crazy. So I love that. You know, I bought into some of the other, like I have some Ninjago sets, like the lizard people from Ninjago or lizard snake people. You know, they have Cobra guys that literally just have a Cobra head on them. I'm like, how can you not love that? Ninjago kind of evolved into mechs. And I'm like, holy shit, there's like these little $10, $15 sets where they're mech ninjas. Like, how can you not buy that? You know?
About 12 years ago, they did two series within the last 12 years that were just beautiful. One was called, I think, Alien Invasion, where it was just like 50s UFOs.
Yeah, super glow, like green
like I got the tripod
helmets.
Yeah, I got the tripod set. And then they did a Monster Force set, which was like a bunch of like the Universal Monster, like Monster Hunters.
Yeah,
they did a series like that. And those were original. Those were really fun.
And to me, I think the biggest thing I miss, if you want to talk about from kids to adult Legos, is Now they just make a piece for whatever's hard to build in a set. Like if you need a canopy piece or, something very specific to the set. And what that does is make that set like priceless, right? Because that, this one clear canopy costs $89 by itself. Even if you have the complete set without that, you're paying $89 for a canopy. And that kind of goes back to the GI Joe shit with like the flag and moire and that kind of stuff, where you're paying ridiculous price for a lens cover. The lens cover is
$40 for a clear piece of plastic.
The tire moire, but so I think that's my biggest gripe is quit making so many unique pieces. Like let's make a canopy out of already the clear canopies we have, even if it's not perfect, but maybe that goes to licensing restrictions and shit like that. So Clint Allison says Alien Conquest and Monster Fighters.
Yeah, those were awesome. That tripod set I have from Alien Conquest, it's got a businessman with like a little like thing that fits over his head that's like an alien spore. Like it's so cool. Like I just love that retro future shit.
He says the new Galaxy Explorer is great and you can get it for low prices on some retailers. I don't know if it's discounted yet, but I'm not sure. So yeah. All right. Where did we end up here? Shredder's Throne. I'm kind of done with the movie stuff. Like it was fun when the turtles were hard to get, and then now
that was
they've
fun.
literally made it. It's the thrill of the hunt, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, they're retail in 2-packs on GameStop when they were $500 at San Diego Comic-Con.
I'm looking for Tatsu now, though.
Oh, I've seen like 5 of them in my Walmarts.
Jesus Christ!
So
please grab one for me next time you go.
Really?
I haven't seen any of them.
Oh,
that's okay.
Yeah, they all have the electronic things on them.
Yeah,
but
spiders,
that's trash. That's trash, right? So you don't care that they're like cranked into those.
Yeah,
things.
Don't give a shit because I'll just open them, baggy them. But I have everybody else that can't not get Tatsu.
Yeah, okay. I got to get Toka, I got to get Tatsu, I got to get Casey, and I got to get Baxter.
What do you mean Toka? Because Toka comes in a 2-pack with Raza.
Yeah, I got to get both of them. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He had his chance. I offered him an opened one. He didn't want it.
No.
Well, it wasn't an opened one. It was the window from my 2-pack just literally disconnected from the glue.
Oh, shit.
Like it wasn't, I didn't drop it, nothing like that. Remember when I pulled it out, I went to pull it out for you.
Yeah.
The window was just disconnected all the way around the glue.
Right.
I don't know what the fuck happened.
Yeah. I just need those 5. Yeah.
All right. New Entertainment Earth promo. If you buy a lot of stuff from Entertainment Earth, especially in stock, don't forget you can use affiliate links from Yak Face, Jedi Temple Archives. I assume Pixel Dan has a promo code, but this one's kind of interesting. So it's spend $100 on in-stock stuff, and then you'll get $20 gift card to apply to a future order of $50 or more. So it's a little sneaky how they're doing this, but if you buy a lot of in-stock stuff from Entertainment Earth, little bit of a promo there that you can use that I would assume stacks with other shit. Ramen Tank pre-orders are up, and yeah, these are pricey. This is his tank. So the base tanks are $200. Now, the base tank for Cobra looks amazing with the rail guns.
Love the black and red.
Yeah. And then the base tank for the Joes is not a Mauler. The Mauler had that like rectangular.
Yeah, that's not a Mauler. That would be the
Mobat.
The Mobat.
Yeah. So this is closer to a Mobat. So $200 for the base. And then the accessory kits
Is another 200?
130 for the bridge
shit.
layer, just as an accessory.
I know. Are these ramen toys prices or are these
BBTS?
Yeah,
So
that's
a
what it
little
means,
bit
like,
more.
Okay,
Yeah.
so they are different. Because sometimes,
Yeah.
like with Super 7, they're the same on BBTS.
Yeah.
So I didn't know if there would be any.
Yeah, there's like Legos and Super 7, they have what retailers call a MPA or a MAP, minimal advertised price. So when I buy things from Entertainment Earth, they're like, you cannot put this up on your website for less than this money.
Yeah.
And that's how Lego and Super 7 work. Like, you can run sales on stuff, but your MSRP on your website has to be $19.99 or $20 for reaction figures, no matter what. And so I don't know what. Is there do you know what the Ramen Toy website is? Do they have a direct to consumer website?
Absolutely. It's because I got my shark on there.
Oh,
yeah. I bought the CAG.
That's right. Yeah, before they had major distribution deals.
There you go. But still, for real, 200 for a tank, for a 6-inch scale tank, is still pretty fucking good.
No, it is good, but I want to buy a $200 tank that has the Wolverine missile set, not a $200 tank. Take the entire top of it, put it in my parts drawers, and then put a $100 Wolverine missile set on it. Here we go. Oh, wow, much cheaper. Okay,
yeah,
good looking out, Cliff.
There you go. Look, the Wolverine's only 60 on.
Yeah, exactly. And you can, so you can get a Wolverine
for 200.
Where you throw away the tank turret,
throw it away,
and put missiles on top of it. Okay, that's much more reasonable.
We're gonna get a Mobat anyway, Slick. They gotta make Steeler, so
I know.
It's
would
gonna
never
happen.
I mean, the Wolverine is my second favorite tank in Joe history, next to the Hiss. But yeah, I still wouldn't pay $400 for a third party tank kit. Is this what you paid for your Great White? 180 or is
no,
have they done multiple rounds and now?
Mine was a special pre-order price because Geek Dad Life put the QR code on one of his tours. So I literally took my phone up to the screen. I took a picture of it and pre-ordered it. I think I paid like $140. I think.
Okay.
So
and this is 1/24 scale. That's a 2.5 inch.
Yeah, well, it's going to be the same scale as their Gull Wing. So a little bigger than Classic Mask, but not terrible. But I can't not have a Great White, guys.
Can you get the Gull Wing on BBTS, or do you have to get?
No, the Gull Wing. The Gull Wing is sold out.
They sold out. They reissued it with different deco or something
with you have decals you have to put on yourself. A little different
sold
deco.
out.
Then they did a shattered glass one for a con.
Yeah, the shattered glass one was really cool.
Yeah, it looks cool.
I kicked it around for a second, but all right. Okay, so much cheaper on ramentoy.com. Go order. So how do they deal with the shipping, right? Because this is all pre-order.
Yeah, you typically get a secondary invoice for shipping. Like for the Gull Wing, I think I received an invoice for like $14.95.
Okay.
I just
so
approved
maybe
it.
The tank might be a $30 shipping versus BBTS
and I don't know,
it's $4. But
and it's possible they'll probably explain to you in the pre-order how the shipping will work. It was very clear when I ordered the Gull Wing that the shipping was unknown and would come separately. So it wasn't a surprise.
These 80 Commanders fucking land droids are very cool. Like
that CAG set is dope.
Yeah. With the guns. Oh, I like how I was like, wait, are these bronze? No, it's just the fucking. This is what you have, right?
Yep.
And
they're in both versions because
McFarlane
released 2 of them, one glossy, one matte, so you can get either one.
Oh, interesting. That's kind of cool.
I have the glossy set because I bought the first one. I didn't know there was going to be a secondary release.
Oh wow, and they did fucking
Yeah, they did the suits too. The accessory ones.
The accessory suits. That's kind of cool.
Ramen Toys killing it, dude.
Yeah, dude, that dude is rocking it hard.
I can remember when the first. Now these are the cartoon accurate, so they look a lot better. Or the toy. No, these are toy accurate, right?
Yes.
They did cartoon accurate, and they were like $65 a piece pre-order. I even placed it and I canceled it because they had the cancel. Just email us, and I should have kept them. But anyways, they've also improved their engineering wasn't the best at first either. So, all right. Oh, this was so. Terroar and Lord Grass showed up on BBTS for pre-order, and I was like, "Oh, I'm fucking mind blown!" They were $25 a piece. There's not even a page for them on Big Bad Toy Store. I went. My pre-order still stands.
I have.
But I went.
What? I have them in my pre-order.
Yeah, you actually ordered them, right?
Yeah.
Like if you go into your orders and click on the item page,
okay,
it 404s now. So
oh wow,
that's how quick. Normally BBTS puts up sold out pages and stuff like that, and they're just off the site. You can't find them if you wanted to.
Right on.
So I'm glad I got them while they were up for however long they were up. Unfortunately, again, we couldn't report on it because that was
they were gone
a month ago. Let's see. If you're delayed. Oh, until tomorrow night. Good. I thought I was gonna have to get off this call and be like, I need to go look at the Onell Drop. So Glios Design System, Onell Design is putting up a pre-order. It looks like that is going to be postponed until tomorrow night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. So if you're going to be around then, have any interest in Glios, they've gotten a little pricey. Again, these are I would still even say to this day are considered like art toys, like designer low run shit that sells out. Like the main stuff sells out every drop. You might get some like miscellaneous colored accessory kits the next day, or things that they've redone in new colors that people have the old colors lots of times, that kind of thing. But these are still pretty in high demand. So if you're ever interested, I suggest them highly. All right. Fuck. All right. Good. We have an hour for what we got.
Yeah. I actually have shit this time.
Because we're going to fucking need it. All right. Cliff has the least, it sounded
sure
like.
Do.
So let me drag you onto the hot spot here, Cliff.
The hot spot. Cool. So I'll just show. I've shown it in pieces. I just have a new custom. I just had an extra. It was Mark 7 Iron Man in like gold because I had 2 of the Happy Hogan 2-packs. So I just customized him into like a matte stealth Iron Man.
Put your hand behind him. That usually helps for customizers and reviewers. No, your camera still sucks.
Yeah, it's all right.
Sorry, Cliff. You look a lot better.
Yeah,
but the figures
I'm in focus. My figures are.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I got the Spin Master 89 Batwing. First of all, this is actually legit cool Batwing.
Dude,
it's got landing gear.
Amazing.
I love the missile rack in the top.
Is that like painted to look like the lights are on?
Yeah,
the lights in the front and the back, it's painted to look like they're on. That's interesting. I like that.
Yep. And it's even got like a screen in the cockpit, which again you probably won't be able to see. Oh yeah, you can.
Yeah.
It's got a cockpit screen, and it comes with the first official figure of the Batman Returns Batsuit. You can see the mechanical armor.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, but really liking this. This was a fun little set. I did cancel once I got this. I did cancel that 3-pack. They came with like the Batman Returns Batman.
I got it. I still have it locked in. So I'm gonna get.
Yeah, I was like, I don't need the other two. I got a Mattel 4-inch.
If they're on card, I'm all about it. So
yeah, I got that. And then during Amazon Prime Day, I got Zorana.
Yeah.
I got Zorana for like
nice.
I think like $9 or $11. 9/11, never forget. I don't remember. It was one or the other. But I just liked her so much that now I decided that I'm going to get the Dreadnoks I had as a kid. And the only other one available today is Torch.
Nice. He's sitting in my pile of loot, so
I got Torch.
I assume you're like me and you put your exclusives or your extra accessories somewhere
in a Ziploc. Yeah.
Okay. You don't have her pompadour, do you? I don't think I've ever seen a picture of her with her pompadour.
Yeah, everybody usually just keeps the regular hair.
Yeah. And I agree. The other hair looks much better, but I would just like to see her.
I did have it. I
actually to her invention.
Didn't even have it in a bag. I just kept it here. Hold on. Just kept it here at my computer stand, so it should be.
You're just trying to show us your boobs.
Yeah,
you know it. Just
show us your boobs.
Showing you that
shake those titties.
Fuck my boobs. I'm showing you Tom Atkins.
I know. I was just looking at that. I'm like, my God, that's probably the most perfect T-shirt I've ever seen in my life.
Cavity colors, baby. Cavity colors.
Dude, with the skull at the. Oh my God. Okay.
Found the pompadour.
All right. Let's pop it off.
Yeah, pop it on her. Let's see what she looks like.
All right. That's what she looks like without any hair.
Yeah, rocking
sexy.
It. Yeah.
It's hard to get the pompadour on because the sideburns want to fold under.
Oh,
when you're trying to put them on.
Oh, she has little punk sideburns on it. Oh, I like that. That's fucking dope.
All right, so let me push my light back because it's blowing it out now. All right.
All right, pull it back a little bit. Let it try to focus. Yeah, I don't know what's up with your camera.
It's an $11 camera.
Oh, okay.
But it looks
like it's HD, but it's $11.
Yeah, no, it looks cool though. Either way, like that definitely looks
pompadour all the way.
And then just to show you guys just one last thing I got, I'm going to take my camera off here.
Oh, my God. Are you going to show us? It's a new car. Oh, even better. It's a new address.
It's a new Four Horsemen figure that I just ordered while we were talking.
Oh, the vampire.
Shit,
the vampire.
Romulus, huh? Good job.
$50.
Yeah, you did.
What was it? $10 flat shipping? I forgot to go back to that.
There's my masks collection, guys. I don't think I've ever shown it on the podcast.
I fucking love your mask collection.
Nice.
There you go. I got some Kenner, Bill, and Ted's there, too.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited for you to have a fucking Four Horsemen figure to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, the last figure I got was Aether, and that was what, like 2 or 3 years ago? And he went, I didn't even take him out of his box. He just went straight into the box and into
Star. I was going to say, I don't remember you taking him out or seeing you play with him.
So. This one I will, though.
Yeah.
I'll open him and, bag him and catalog him and put him in a tote. But before I do, I'll pose the shit out of that wired cape. No, I think Zorana looks legit. She looks cool in the pompadour. It looks very
vintage. I like the pompadour.
I do like the mullet just a hair a bit better.
Yeah.
I just like the mullet just a bit better.
Well, and it looks like the mullet does it have fading in the paint?
Yes, it does.
And the pompadour's solid?
Yeah, pompadour's just solid pink.
Yeah.
No dry brushing or anything.
If they had dry brushing would be perfect, like leading up to it to get into those bottom cracks of it. To really set it off, I think that'd be better. But all right, badass. Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say. So as a kid, I had Zorana, Xandor, Torch, Monkey Wrench, and then my brother had Road Pig, Naugahyde. Oh, and then I had Thrasher, and so did my brother because we both had the Thunder Machine. Right. So those are really the Dreadnoks I'll be collecting.
Oh yeah. All right, badass, you ready? I don't know how we haven't done a what we got since you've been in your
I know.
murder
I actually have
basement.
a fair amount of
So
stuff.
I was gonna say I don't know if we'll be able to see anything in the murder basement.
Just the bodies, buddy. Just the bodies.
Don't show the bodies, dude. That'll get you arrested.
Do you want to do vintage first, or we want to do new and package?
Whatever you want to do, buddy.
Okay,
It's your day.
It's my day. Yeah. So I got my Tiger Force Roadblock and Tripwire 2-pack.
All right, we need can you turn your screen brightness up? Like, are you on a Mac and have your screen turned away? Try to like turn it way up, all the way up, so
it's all the way up.
Oh, yeah, we're just seeing a black square with.
I could definitely see everything.
Okay.
All right, here, hang on. I'll turn on the
Cliff's
light.
lying to you.
Tripwire was very visible.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because you can make out like, oh, that's where a body should be, and that's where an accessory.
It was a little better than that, but like, oh, look at are those all your toys behind you, Roger, in the boxes?
I like that you have new duck work in there. That duck work looks great, bro.
Oh, he can't hear us.
And I'm. Oh yeah,
okay.
sorry.
The lights.
I was complimenting you on your duck work.
Yeah, like
It's
that.
really nice. Yeah.
All right, is that better?
No, not at all. But it's okay. We're gonna live with it.
Okay.
It's an audio podcast for probably most of our listeners.
All right.
Anyway, so.
I got Doc.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I got this cool little Funko today. The Batman.
Oh,
I don't know what that is.
War Joker, huh? The Joker War Joker.
Yeah, so he's all dressed up as Batman. Blah blah blah. I got these cool guys. I got Blue Beetle.
Oh, nice.
For superpowers, I
really liked Blue Beetle. What did you guys think of the movie?
I thought that movie was stupid. I liked the character, but that movie was dumb as fuck.
I didn't see the movie.
You think it
I want to see it
because
because it's got what's his face, Miguel.
Yeah, that's why we watched it, because my daughter's like, oh my god, Miguel's in a movie. But I liked it. But you don't think it did the character justice the movie did?
I like him with Booster Gold. I don't really give a shit.
So
about
yeah,
that.
he likes the more traditional Blue Beetle.
Yeah, I like the traditional one. I got this Nightwing.
Oh, that's cool.
Perfect, Roger. This is looking great.
With bell bottoms.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got bell bottoms.
Did he really? Nightwing was in 66 Batman?
No, dude.
No, it's from the comic.
Yeah, it's from the comic.
Oh, okay. My bad.
All right, should we go back to the roadblock?
What's it mean about
There
it?
you go.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Okay, got my fucking Spin Masters Batwing.
Oh, there you go. Now you don't even got to open it. You've seen how amazing.
No,
it
I'm
is.
opening this.
There's no number on that package.
Yeah, there's no number on that fucking package. And remember me bitching about Walmart and how they didn't fucking send my shit? So that shipping notice that I got from Walmart
came through.
Woo-hoo. Got my Night Force Shockwave with Ram Cycle.
It looks like it wasn't in an envelope like one of mine was.
No, mine was in a box. Got my 2-pack of Marauders Lowlight and Spirit.
Oh,
Jesus,
nice.
Man,
nice.
you got the classified mother load.
Yeah, I know. And
not one will ever be opened.
No. And I got this dope ass fucking Japan
manga Batman. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, the manga one is dope.
Yeah.
I had a local guy, I think they did a platinum version of it, and he was trying to trade for other platinum versions.
All right, so here's my vintage stuff. I got me a Condor.
Oh, nice.
Condor.
Yeah, but it's a long mask.
It is a long mask. I got a matte tracker that came with the Rhino with a short mask.
Yeah. Nice.
I got me a vintage Astro Train.
Very cool. With gun?
With gun.
See the gun. Okay, good job.
It's fucking same size as the figure.
And the piece de resistance. Original
team
with Sergeant Slaughter.
I was gonna say I should
bitty ditty bag.
Can I ask how much you paid for that?
This?
Yeah,
$40.
Shut the fuck up.
Local guy that I know, a local comic store that I go to.
But still a comic book store, huh?
I don't know why I bought
stickers in good
90
condition.
on the new Transformers. I'll just go find a vintage one if they're only
I know you'll find a vintage.
I know.
I was
one.
gonna say,
Yeah,
I know. As soon as you said 40, I'm like, fuck, never.
And that's it. That's all I got.
That's awesome, dude.
The reason why, so you should keep that light on so we can see your eyes. I want to see the shiftiness. Yeah,
The shiftiness.
There's some shiftiness to your eyes. No, I'm just kidding. You know, I wouldn't want a light in my face either. But that's interesting. I didn't even think about the triple T market might be going up or going down.
It's going up. It's going up. I scooped this just in time. There was 3 other guys asked about it as I came in and got it.
Oh, that's crazy. So yeah, so going up. I can imagine that might be the case as these things release. I never owned what was the Bumblebee one, the Striker. I never owned an Striker besides the 25th anniversary one. I never owned an original one. And I was like, oh, should I get an Striker?
And that vehicle, I don't think the price is going to change on that thing. Like, let's be honest here; it's not the greatest of
the most popular, or not most popular, but the most abundant, probably GI Joe vehicle of all time.
I'm willing. The Thunder Machine went through the fucking roof when that Transformer one came out.
Interesting. That is one that I had already, and I have a triple T as well. I am almost positive. I don't have the Sergeant Slaughter for it though. Right. I have the triple T itself complete. All right, here we fucking go. Strap in, motherfucker.
It's gonna be a fucking ride.
Oh my god, it's gonna be ridiculous. Well, here's probably one of my most favorite things I'm gonna show off is Jimmy Buffett.
Jimmy Buffet.
It's French. Thank you.
La Jimmy Buffet.
I love that it's in a fucking it's in a picture.
So you had to build the handle. This came like flat. So you had to fold all these pieces and make it. So it came in like a little rectangle like this, but yeah, I mean, it is amazing. There's a little dial down there. You can take the picture off and pour the picture.
Margaritas.
And then let's see. Oh, whoa, hey. Animal screeching. More animals screeching. Blender sounds. And if you can't tell, he's standing on a margarita.
Yeah.
This is when the actual creatures. So if people don't know what this is from Jurassic World. When the aviary gets broken and all the fucking flying dinosaurs come and attack the people like that are in like Disney's Main Street kind of thing.
Right.
And there's some random guy that runs out of nowhere holding 2 margaritas as he's running from them. And it's actually fucking Jimmy Buffett, man. Fucking making a special guest appearance. There's no licensed music, unfortunately. And I'm like, come on. What would that cost you? Like an extra $1 a piece?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
To have my last shaker of salt, like little snippet, because he comes with a shaker of salt. He comes with his fucking things.
I bet you it's not that cheap though. Slick. I bet Jimmy Buffett or Jimmy Buffett's got some.
That's true. You don't hear his shit sold out very frequently. Like you don't hear him in all kinds of commercials. So maybe he holds that kind of near and dear to his heart. Okay, so there's that. Oh, and this is just gonna fucking. I didn't get anything ready, so. It's going to be a lot of me going off camera, coming on camera. So first up, finally got a deal on Mr. Strongheart and his vintage.
I've been on the fence with him for the
colors.
fucking last month.
Dude, I am fucking all in. What makes it beautiful is now I can open the Ultimates version of these and not even blink, because this is the way I would want these to be displayed in package.
Yeah, right.
So this is the Walmart Con fucking little dwarf, or what is he considered, a hobgoblin or a fucking half orc assassin. And then we get Elkhorn here, fucking heroic dwarf in those original colors. So that completes that for me. All right, here we go. Oh my god, shit! I just don't want things to collapse, and they're already doing that.
Yeah, you see this
So
big
did
thing
you guys
fall unslick, and then he gets encased in toys.
So you talked about
You're
once
muted,
a man.
Cliff.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
You talked about once a man, or we talked about once a man. Did you guys order any other Comic-Con stuff? Super 7?
No.
Anything like that?
Once a man was the only
I didn't
one.
even do the NECA glow in the dark Nosferatu.
Oh, that is so insane, Cliff. I don't even know you anymore.
Dude, it's just, dude, how much of this do I need?
You need lots of it, Cliff.
I know.
Stop being in denial about this.
I got the Super 7 3 3/4 Remco glow, and I just love it. And it's like, then it's another NECA figure. NECA figures are bigger, but I want to keep this one on card because it's on a Remco card. Now I got to find a box to keep this giant 7-inch figure mint on card. You know, it's like, it's just like, if I just don't get it, I don't have to worry about any of that.
Yeah, no, I feel you. And as I'm taking stuff down, I'm like, oh, I actually don't have that much. I think I might have opened some things, but Super 7, Thriller, Gorilla, yeah, with the surfboard. Let's see, keeping it Super 7. It was it Toynami that made these toy packaging, or was it Playmates? Is this Playmates packaging? But
no idea.
It's the Voltron toy packaging version of their reaction figures. Their reaction figures fucking just get me all the time. And, you know, we talked about this.
Yeah.
Had to have my Godzilla fucking shaking hands with Jet Jaguar on there. I think the real danger in Super 7 stuff is I got this, the Godzilla model kit homage.
Right.
And again, I don't think I'm going to open them because they always release the homage ones on a regular card that are much cheaper, or at least a little bit cheaper than the Comic-Con exclusive. So this is the straight homage to the original 64 model kit. And this is the problem with Super 7, in my opinion, is it starts making me do stupid stuff like this,
like fucking ordering vintage model kits.
Yeah.
That I'm never going to build because I just
exactly where
want the boxed version of them to stand next
Is
to
that
them.
what that is a vintage model kit of that?
Goddamn
7?
right it is. Come
Oh,
on.
for fuck's sake.
Haven't you ever seen him when he gets like a NECA NES figure? Like,
No. I've seen him get him. I didn't realize. Holy fuck.
Then he's got to get the original NES cartridge.
Right.
Yeah, that was the biggest problem with that. So yeah, here's what they're saying.
Shit.
And now, granted, I kind of played coy. This is a 2005 or 2001 remake of that kit. So originals go for $300. Like this, completely sealed in perfect condition. The remake was like $50 shipped. But a stupid $20 reaction figure made me spend an extra.
See, because my whole thing is I have the $20 reaction figure homaging the model kit. Now I don't need the model kit. That's how I go.
No, Slick's all in. Slick is all in.
No, that's exactly right. And I'm glad that NES figures have stopped, because you're absolutely right. Like buying complete NES cartridges and packaging with
it's fucking expensive.
Sleeves, yeah, that was really expensive back in the day. So, all right, so that's what Super 7 makes me do. I finally got this. This was Jomo, and they came up for sale. I think this was an Amazon Prime Day sale too.
You got the
I finally
Trooper?
got the Regil Trooper, and I bought two because you got to have the old man.
Yeah, right.
Trooper,
old man,
and he comes with the regular face. So, so carded collection and then fun collection, and he's really not that fun. His articulation is not that great, in my opinion.
I bought two and one's bullshit.
Okay. Creature.
I'm waiting to open mine.
Him.
I'm waiting to open mine.
Yes. I said as soon as I saw him in stores, I was gonna buy him.
Yeah.
And so
I'm waiting to open mine.
He is a beautiful creature. I canceled my other two comic Transformers when I was like, I don't even know who the fuck they are. Just because the spine is going to make some artwork, I don't need them. But so I have the Shockwave, and now I have the Dinobot. So
nice.
This is the Dinobot. Boom. Oh. They put tissue. That's kind of nice. So there's not a plastic window.
Oh, yeah,
it's still a victim of that back in the day, but a cell shaded comic Grimlock.
He looks pretty dope.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And lots of people bought him because lots of people fucking didn't do that original leader class Grimlock. I don't know if they were thinking like, what? They're never going to make 5 leader class Dinobots. And then now we're at the end of it. Yeah, now we're at the end, and that leader class Grimlock goes for like $200.
What?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I paid like $70 for mine.
Yeah, I mean, 50 was retail when he was out. Did I show this? I think I showed this on the last one. Oh yeah, because I talked about how this is the cassette cover. So yeah, not as much as I thought. Oh, I got one more box. This one's not open. This has got to be my Death's Head and
Oh, I hope Once a Man is in this box.
Yeah,
that would be crazy if it was. No, it's too small because I am a douchebag and I maxed out my 5 limit.
You bought 5 Once a Mans?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. And there's already a few people that missed out that they're promised to at cost. So it pays to be friends with people sometimes. Don't always be a lurker. Be somebody that participates. Be somebody that makes friends online, even if there's no value to it.
Jason, we met because I was listening to your show and you were begging. You were begging us to find this Transformer for you. I found it for you and you were like, no, I'm good. I got it, bro. Thanks.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So it's my Speeder.
Oh, that's cool.
That is cool.
I like that.
I love it. Like I say, it's a 12-inch homage. So there's no reason.
That Phantom
yeah,
Menace
it's got that.
art.
Yeah, that. Old
I'm sorry,
school.
that episode 1 art, because they had to design everything before they officially announced the title. So all of those toys just say episode 1.
Oh my god! And this Death Head. It's
that
fucking
package is beautiful.
Yeah,
I love it.
And I don't even know the homage to. Well, I know it now because
Yeah.
you talked about it on the last show, but
We talked about it earlier this
to
show.
me,
It
well,
was this
no,
show.
and earlier this show.
Oh,
the
did we?
first I learned about it was the last show.
Oh, I didn't know we talked about it. That's
Yeah.
just I have very small brain.
So, but I mean, the great thing about this is, like you say, Cliff, this packaging is just trash to me. I just want the really cool figure inside. But so
He is
really
cool.
cute.
He is cool.
I don't know who Dust Head is. I think I remember a Toy Biz figure of him, but I have no idea who he is.
Well, and we did his Wikipedia. I
Yeah,
think,
we
on the
Wikipedia him last
show.
time. He was-
Oh, did we? Okay. Yeah.
And I still don't remember now. I
Yeah.
just know that he's Transformers something or another. But yeah.
That's right. He's the Transformers comic character.
Oh shit! I almost missed. Oh, I missed some important ones. So this one's
nice.
kind of cool. So the Grimlock reaction figure and chrome paint, which kind of makes them a little closer to the original toy, but with the original toy packaging.
I
mean,
love
it's
that. I love that.
See,
yeah.
that's the whole, like, everything Super 7 I bought, none of it's getting opened.
Right.
You know, I'll wait for other releases of all the figures.
Well, just get
if
the
I want to have an
Timu
open
reissue.
version.
It's cool.
And then, oh yeah, and then this was probably one of the most pertinent to this podcast.
Oh, yeah, the Too Bad.
Yeah. So there he is. What's kind of crazy, they didn't advertise it or anything, but he did come with a comic.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's a double-sided comic. And so one half is
And
what is it? Tuvar, and one's Badar, you know, so you flip it over. But yeah, so I mean, we've seen all the pictures of but here it is. You take that bullshit off.
That's
so
cool,
then
man.
You
That
get
is cool.
him. You get them both together. Get him.
So how do you make them too bad? Is there?
They come with
There's
third
a
torso.
chest.
Oh,
so
it's short,
see
and just
here.
pop pieces onto it, right?
Yeah, can you see
I
down
can see
here?
it,
Yeah, it's a double chest here. So one of them comes with the mirror and one of them comes with the chest.
Right.
And you just do the origins combining shit.
Okay, snap pop. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great exclusive.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. And talk about Mattel, dude. Motherfucker. There's a magnet.
What?
Like there's a magnet here as it comes together.
Oh, it locks it. Yeah,
holds
right.
together so you don't get like, oh, the cardboard just sits like this.
Yeah.
They put a magnet in there so it would hold together. If
To keep
that's how
to
you
keep
wanted
the
to
packaging.
display it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, oh, and here, there's the back art for it
Cool, man. That is cool.
as he's combining them. So, yeah, that was fun. I maxed out my order on that too, and then of course I have a friend where his kids collect Motu, and they're like, we missed it, and I'm like, all right, you get one at cost. You get it cost plus shipping.
You get it cost. You get it at cost.
Under your seat, everyone gets one at cost.
So they're super excited about that because they're kind of like Too Bad. They're kids from two different mothers that are a blended household and that kind of stuff. So, you know, they've always identified that way to begin with because they're both Motu fans. So that was kind of cute. All right. So that wasn't too bad. I think I overbuilt it. I thought I had more. But
definitely sold that as you had lots of shit. Like we're opening cases.
People already signed off.
Yeah.
They're like,
oh
God, I'm like... All right, we do have a little bit of grab bags, so let's get into that.
Like we couldn't even do grab bag last show because there was so much con stuff.
Oh, dude, the con stuff. So half of these show notes
Are leftovers from last?
Before, or from the Comic-Con one, because I had to eliminate everything that wasn't Comic-Con.
Right.
And we still went 3 hours and 10 minutes
dude. Yeah, we
during
went over
Comic-Con. So let's see. AAA says didn't get the Too Bad figure because it doesn't come with his weapons. I do prefer the toy aesthetic, and Mattel announced that they will release the toy Origins version.
And that's the one I'm getting. Is it?
Yeah, that's cartoon collection is just not my.
Yeah, it's not my
exactly.
gag. It's not my bag.
And that's what I did. I got afraid. Things had started selling out both in the retro collection and the cartoon collection. Retro for Joe classified and cartoon for Origins Motu, and I rectified that. I made the call. They escaped Jomo. I need things fresh on the card. I just look at all the cartoon ones that are left on my pegs at Target, and they're all just like battered as the employees shove them on the pegs and rip out the not the J hooks, but do you call them U hooks at that point? I don't know. But anyways, I was just like, nope, I need case fresh shit. I need all this. Entertainment Earth is sold out of most of the cartoon Origins stuff. And so I was like, nope. I put everything on pre-order or order for those things that I am going to keep in the package. So
it's amazing to me. This Origins has been out for about 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
And with the exception of like 2 waves, wave 1 and then the Sorceress Naked Stratos wave, they have not been able to hone in on any kind of distribution strategy. So I've been exclusively buying Origins on Big Bad.
Me too.
For 4 years. It's just weird to me that they never seem to find their footing.
Get it into stores. Oh, excuse me.
Isn't that the reason why Walmart dropped it? Because they weren't getting it?
I mean, I was seeing them on pegs, but there was no rhyme or reason to what figures they had.
Yeah, just a random fucking waves just show up out of nowhere.
The deluxe figures were pretty easy to get, though.
Yeah.
And the Origins and the Retro collection, just the same way with the Black Series carded collection, those are things I want on card. I want to mint. You know, again, the hope is that someday I have fucking 2,000 square feet of walls to just put them up like a vintage collection of
or a
masters or exactly. So I just finally made the decision. All of them got trumped out of Jomo. I fucking spent the money to make sure I get all of them through quality insured shipping. You know, BBTS and Entertainment Earth will both help you out if your shit gets crushed during deliveries and shit like that. So all right. First up, again, a month ago, the Transformers soundtrack for the cartoon finally showed up on Spotify. Maybe did I click that link and it's just not going? So if you're Spotify, Apple, Amazon, or YouTube Music, you can now go and add the entire G1 music from the original animated series soundtrack to your playlists. And it's good. It's all the things that you only really remember about 7 to 8 seconds of it during an important part of the show.
Song I remember.
This isn't even that. This is from the cartoon.
Oh,
so cartoon. This is all soundtrack. This isn't any songs or anything like that. But if you're one of those people that like to listen to that, if you are one of the people that like to listen to soundtracks, let me turn you on to this. Oh, here we go. Let me turn you on to this playlist real quick. And you're a Spotify customer or have it for free. I think you can add stuff, anything for free. You're just going to get commercials in it. If my Spotify kicks in here, some Shabba Ranks. Dance Moms music, if you want that. This 1980s cult soundtrack. So this is almost 22 hours, and you can see there's a lot of Transformers stuff right here in the beginning from the movie, not from this new soundtrack, but just amazing shit like Iron Eagle from King Cobra from the original Iron Eagle movie, but Starship from Mannequin, You're the Best from Karate Kid, St. Elmo's Fire, Secret of My Success from Night Ranger, Cyndi Lauper's Good Enough. This is an amazing playlist if you're an 80s fan, just to set in the background. A lot of it, I would say 80% of it is actual soundtrack, so it's not songs and stuff. It's just music from the films. But there's a lot of good stuff here. Back in Time from fucking Back to the Future, that kind of shit.
So you're talking, this is score then?
Score, yeah, scores, yeah, soundtrack. I guess I call soundtrack songs the scores, but yeah, you're exactly right. That's the more appropriate terminology. Scores from these movies mixed in with, you know, fucking Ray Parker Jr.'s Who You're Gonna Call, that kind of shit, you know. So you do get some songs in there from these iconic cult movies,
especially songs by artists who ripped off other artists.
Yeah.
Oh, here we
Like
go.
Ray Parker Jr. did.
Is that what happened? Let's hear some controversy.
Ghostbusters is I Want a New Drug by Huey Lewis and the News, sped up slightly.
I did not.
And Huey
know
Lewis and the News
that.
won quite a bit of money. However, the full amount is sealed. No one will ever know.
So they let the Ray Parker Jr. song keep going,
but Ray Parker Jr. had to settle with Huey Lewis. So basically, what happened was Columbia asked Huey Lewis to write a song for Ghostbusters. Huey Lewis said, no, we're kind of doing our own thing. We kind of got our own song. We're
not going to write some song about some stupid
Ray Parker
ghost
Jr.
movie.
Essentially copied a Huey Lewis song. So they stole their sound anyway. And then when Back to the Future came along, when they asked Huey Lewis, he's like, well, fuck it. They already fucked me over with Ghostbusters. So I am going to write the song for Back to the Future. Because his whole thing was, they wanted my sound. I told them it wasn't for sale. So they ripped me off and they had to pay. So essentially they bought it anyway.
Interesting.
So that's why he did Power of Love for Back to the Future.
Drug. Who are you going to call? Oh, my God.
No, if you listen to, you can pull up on YouTube that people playing them side by side. It's the same chord progression in both.
It's like the Vanilla Ice. Mine went ding, 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 ding. Ding ding, and theirs goes ding 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 ding
ding. Like, yes, I love that everyone has seen that clip, and that was 30 years before the internet. But everyone's seen that clip, and everyone quotes that clip.
Dude, Tabula Soren and fucking what's the dude?
Kurt
Loder had a field day with that back in the day.
Tabitha Soren, yeah. MTV News.
All right, let's get on to the next one. New Star Wars media. So D23, we talked about the exclusives. Well, they also launched new media. Skeleton Crew, which this started from like a Star Wars Lego thing, right? Isn't there a Skeleton Crew Star Wars Lego series?
I have no idea.
No idea.
Okay.
I don't.
All right. I didn't know if you guys.
It's just got a Goonies. I watched the trailer. It's got a Goonies vibe. It's a bunch of little kids. It's a bunch of kids.
A bunch of little kids. They get trapped in a spaceship. It takes them off into. I was thinking Flight of the Navigator. Takes them off into fucking. But they go to completely different worlds and shit like that, and don't know where they are. And then who's this guy, Cliff?
Jude
you
Law.
know names. Thank you. I was going to say Orlando Bloom, and I knew it wasn't Orlando Bloom. I am awful with fucking names, but Jude Law ends up being a Jedi in it. Spoiler. And
oh, great! Now I'm not going to watch it. Right?
it's from Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau. So this is the first time that the magic men that made Mandalorian, almost the only Star Wars show worth watching at this point.
Oh, how dare
you! Sorry.
Andor.
I know. We got Andor fanboys on here, but Andor's worth watching because it's really good. It's not my Star Wars, but maybe it's your Star Wars. And then Lego Star Wars Rebuild the Galaxy. So now we know where that new Dark Millennium Falcon's coming, where you get the white Darth Vader, you get Darth Jar Jar, you get It's a Trap Stormtroopers, all kinds of crazy shit. There'll be a 4-part Lego animation series that'll show all of that. So and a new Transformers cartoon if you're in China.
That's a big caveat.
I'm sure there'll be lots of subtitled versions, but this is a Chinese cartoon that takes the lore of an ancient Chinese what do you call those? Fucking
Calgon?
Ancient Chinese secret. Folklore.
Mm-hmm.
It takes an old story from folklore, from ancient Chinese folklore, combines it with Transformers, and now you have a 52 episode Transformers series that'll be shown in China. I watched the trailer. Yeah, not for me. I think, and this is awful, like I wish I could turn this off. I think I just see propaganda, like feeding the existential like population knowledge, because there's things like you want to watch out for the bad guys sowing seeds of distrust and misinformation. Like that's literally in this trailer, and I'm like, I don't know about it. But lastly, if you're a purist, you don't have the Transformer comics like me, you want to catch up reading from Marvel Transformers run 1 up to number 44. The new Transformium. Jesus Christ. All right.
Transformium.
I'm about 12 sheets to the wind at this point. Compendium 1 has a cover. So this is what you'll receive as the mainline release from Amazon if you've pre-ordered it. Again, $65 for 44 comics in a compendium is a great price unless you have done other means to acquire these things illegally, you criminals. This will release on February 18th. So, all right. You guys got anything else?
Yeah, check the last comment.
46 and 2 in the house. Welcome, my brother. It says, damn it, Roger is still in the cellar of the person who kidnapped him. It's been like 3 weeks. Dude, try to tell us where you are, and we will send a police car in the area. I
think they ride like mooses. Like, don't they?
I was going to say,
Canadian?
are they called police, or do they call them bobbies like in
the fuck
the UK?
Are you talking about?
The Royal Mounted Canadian Police, the RMCP.
What do you call the people that protect you from crime?
Vigilantes. The RCMP are federal cops. It's like your FBI.
Okay.
And then we have regular city police.
Okay, and they call themselves police, or
They
do
are
call
called police. So
themselves-
what the fuck else would we call them?
I don't know.
I saw Dudley do right. I know how it works.
Yeah, that's why I'm so stuck in this fucking basement. Thanks.
I've seen Ren and Stimpy,
Yeah.
Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Oh my God! Yes, he is still there. He is there for.
They just keep
life
feeding me
now.
toys, so I just stay.
I'm just hoping that one day we turn on this podcast and you will be in a finished basement with Chinese LED light strings running all over
Flashing
it. Oh, yeah. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. 46 and 2 chiming in at the last and most opportune time. AAA, we're glad you're with us. Cowabunga dude. Glenn Donnell was here, and I didn't even send him a shout out. My apologies, Glenn. Now's your shout out. Clint Allison, Cowabunga dude, KJ Smith, the cool guy, Paul Schreiber, Freakenstein. And that's it. No Brinkalizer. Boo, Brinkalizer. Just kidding. Thank you, Brinkalizer, for use of your charts. We see that the Rattler is on perfect trajectory to unlock every goal it possibly can. We will see you motherfuckers sooner rather than later.
Later rather than sooner.
Sooner than later.
Peace.